Hello, everybody. Welcome back to What You May Have Missed. And gosh, it's been one hell of a minute since we've done one of these, eh, Luna? Get it?
Puns already, Vocal. It hasn't even been a minute yet. But yes, it's been a bit since we last did a full-length What You May Have Missed video. We finally had the full moon! This episode was freaking insane.
I'll say, there was so much to cover in this one, Vivzy already dropped the next episode. So, let's get into it, shall we?
First of all, When I See Him is such a good song.
Totally agree. And Stolas' alarm clock is pretty neat looking too. It's redder than usual somehow outside. Makes sense that each ring's atmosphere changes with the weather. Different tones to their respective color.
Yeah, but where did his throw up go? Ew.
Ugh, I don't want to know. Anyway, on to the calendar. First of all, it's it's covered in dicks. Nice. Let's go through the month, shall we? On the first, we have nothing. Perhaps a day where they do absolutely nothing? On the 5th, it says, kill 'em all! Definitely a client job, I hope. On the 6th, check the van. What's wrong with the van? On the 8th, business day! That seems pretty self-explanatory. On the 9th, Millie's party! Perhaps it's her birthday? I don't know. But on the 10th, we have Moxie Day! Maybe Blitz just schedules certain days to spend time with his employees. On the 12th, we've got shooting practice. Wait, did this team need practice? On the 14th, it looks like Blitz is taking Luna for some walkies. On the 16th, call Fizzy with a little heart by it. Oh, it's so good that they got to be friends again. The 19th just says deadline. But for what? On the 21st, it says, kill that fucking guy! This apparently has been on their calendar a couple times. Hopefully, again, that's another client job. On the 25th, it says Daddy-Daughter Day. Aw, he wants to be such a good dad Luna. And on the 29th, it says Full Moon. Don't forget the bondage kit. Oh my. It's quite a full calendar this month. Oh, also, note the sharks and stupid striker at the bottom.
Hey, Vocal, did you notice that everything is spelled correctly?
Oh shit, you're right. That's odd. It's usually not.
Have you heard about the theory that Blitz's spelling is on purpose? There's not a whole lot on this one, but it's based on this Instagram post you can actually check out. Originally, all of Blitz's posts were spelled correctly, but after a few misspellings, someone, probably Moxie, got him a worst spelling ever trophy. Ever since then, his posts and in-series spellings have gotten a lot worse. Some have theorized that this is because Blitz felt people only really paid attention to his posts, and therefore what he had to say, when the spelling was off, because they really had to pay attention to what he meant. Seeing this could give a little credit to that theory. He wouldn't need to purposely misspell anything if it's his calendar.
That's kinda cool, not gonna lie. Next we have some Polaroid pictures. We get Luna and Moxie. He's drunk in one of them. Oh, and we can't forget those cute horse drawings.
Ooh, we get to see Luna's adoption certificate up close, and it's signed by Bee. Notice the little bee antenna on top of the bee? She clearly cares for all hellhounds, so it would make sense that she would be the one to officialize the document. Wonder if there's a spot like Imp City, but for hellhounds in Gluttony. Houndtown or something?
Maybe. It would be cool to see more hellhounds. Next we see Doodle, Moxie, Millie, and Luna in a picture frame, and Blitz has a magnet. I love his horse girl shirt too. Oh, and check out this photo of Blitz when he was younger. He's with the 2 demon horses we see during the flashback in the fire and Oops.
Cute, but so sad. Speaking of sad, Stolas is eating funky ovals, surprise flavors with weird shapes for sad demons. Good lord. Oh, and we can't forget the hell milk. Yes, it's still white. Ugh, delicious. Also, is the syrup made from those carnivorous plants we see throughout Stolas' mansion?
Don't forget the sad dad mug, and take a quick peek at the hell milk again. Does that guy look familiar to you?
What the? Is that the fucking scam artist from Lululand?
Sure looks like it.
Huh, I wonder who's looking for him.
Who knows? Anyway, look at the Asmodean crystal case Stolas has. He places it between the book he and Blitz shared as kids during their playdate. One of them was on plants and the other was on pirates.
As we continue, we're back in the human world, which have sharks and alligators in their parks. Moxie will never escape. Strolling through the streets, there are quite a few blink and you miss it moments because it's going so fast. So we see pane in the glass. An inconvenient ramp with in crossed out. Oh, that poor bird. Speaking of birds, there's a lost green bird with cash reward poster. Cassettes are us. Closing down always. Live, laugh, lasagna. Lasagna. License plates. One says MILF and the other one says R1D3M3. Or Ride Me. An orca documentary titled Billionaires Beware. The full poster says, coming this summer, we said eat the rich. They agreed.
Wow, that's quite a bit. But hey, guess who's back?
Back again. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Sorry, I had to. Seriously though, who?
It's the Cherubs and the Dorks. By the way, is Colin's comment a possible nod to Hazbin with angels not knowing how people get into heaven? It's the way he said,
Is that how it works?
it's interesting to say the least. Also, take a look at the drawing done by Agent 1. On the side of the paper, it reads, Dorks rules at classified.gov but secret, and 1555 Dorks.
Also, how do they know about exorcists? Are they referring to the has-been exorcists or the old priest / young priest exorcists? Anyway, back at IMP headquarters, Blitz is getting ready for his night with Stolas. If you take a look at the clock now, and fast forward 2 minutes from that, the clock goes from 5:05 to 5:50. That's a quick time jump.
Then we get to see all the toys Blitz has for Stolas. He even put a label on the trunk called Stolas Sex Shit. He even has a... Is that a sex doll of Moxie? Honestly, that doesn't surprise me. Also, what is position 37? Oh, I know. It's...
What the fuck, sir? Why do you have a sex doll of me?
I've got my reasons, Mox, okay? Just leave me alone about it. Unless you wanna join in the fun. You little baby dick.
Okay. And vocal, I believe it's called Cleopatra. Noise. Look at all that overdue paperwork. Just give to Moxie. We got the Wi-Fi code 5508, ASMR reloading guns, watch later sticky note, and remember, eels, red dye number 2, go to Tegas. Oh, and a horse.
Let's go back to the Cherubs. The Dorks lab is apparently cloning a priest army? They're grown in the lab, and their crosses even get bigger as they do. I mean, what are they, priests or Pokemon? But hey, we also see a Hydra and possibly a Mothman locked in cells behind them. They're getting some upgrades to enter Hell. Their suits bear resemblance to the IMP crew, even a fursuit of Luna. Not sure how I feel about that. I wonder what set a precedent that they had to put a no magicians permitted sign up there, though.
We're back in Hell, and the Cherubs are following Blitz. The candle shop owner is actually voiced by Jaden LeBran, the lovely VA who voices our precious Colin. He also voiced a bystander that saved him earlier.
I love the names of the boutiques in this shot. It's just Boobs and Step on Me. Also, look at our Fizzy! He looks so good! He's working fully with Ozzy and he doesn't look tired anymore. Some have even said he's looking a little more healthy. No eye bags, his figure grew now that he's not working himself to the bone. Oh, we're so proud of him.
I love that he has to finger the key code to get into the warehouse. Look at all the toys! Is this one a representation of Asmodeus's member? Oh, and clothes! Also, we got succubus body pillows, condoms of different sizes, and an Among Us costume? That's sus, bruh.
super sus. And Blitz's reaction is kinda subby, too. Confirming he's a switch, maybe? Look at the Fizz and Ozzy throw pillows on the couch! So cute! By the way, for those curious, obviously we can't show it here, but in the description we have a link to the uncensored Dragon Driller 5000. Apparently the artist that was working on the scene decided to share an uncensored black and white version over on their Twitter. Come on, we know you wanna go look, you horny bastards. Ooh, let's go back outside. We've got a few new locations with some interesting names. Sluts R Us, Coxcombs Resort, Top to Bottom, and House of Fur. Also, there's 2 bouncers at Ozzy's now. Is Oz getting overprotective after the Crimson incident?
I can see it, and I wouldn't hold it against him either. Oz cares about Fizz so much, and I'm sure he'd do the same if places were switched. Also, what do you think of the coin that Blitz picked up? It clearly has an M on it, presumably for Mammon. Dick. I'm sure Mammon's currency is used throughout the 7 Rings of Hell.
Very well could be. Also, did you happen to notice that there's a place called Lemons in Lust? I've been online for long enough to know I don't want to Google what that could be. Also, Mammon is a bit of a bitter bitch with his Fizzy's blowout sale. I guess he doesn't want him anymore.
During the fight scene, we see Moxie and Millie making out after their fall. Typical Eminem. I also love number 2's pizza party? Mug with the sad ghost pizza on it. Such a vibe.
Well, we are in the Lust Ring for a reason. There's plenty of vibes to go around.
Yeah, buddy. By the way, that Danky candle is totally a nod to Yankee Candle. I wonder what
Horny!
smells like.
The Lust Ring. Just the whole fucking ring. Oh, and did you catch the nod back to the creepy Santa from the original Cherub episode? He's the little plug Blitz throws. We know it's a nod too, due to the little ooh sound it made.
Stick it.
Funny, but creepy. So fucking creepy.
And finally, we're near the end of the episode. Pure fucking heartbreak. First of all, Stolas puts the grimoire back between the 2 books he showed Blitz when they were kids. Possibly referencing that the grimoire, or the crystal in that place, Stolas will connect the living world with his connection to Blitz?
Very well could be. And did you happen to notice that Asmodeus' sigil appears on Blitz's gauntlet when Stolas attaches it? It's very quick, but Stolas did say he'd be working under his jurisdiction, so it would make sense that it's his sigil. The next thing to note, though, is that Stolas does say he can now do this without breaking demon law. I mean, he kind of brought this up in episode 1.
Access the mortal realm less than legally for some time now.
But we haven't really heard much about it since. It's got me quite curious. I'm sure there's going to be some consequences for Stolas for letting him use the book like this, but maybe for Blitz too.
This whole ending is uncomfortable and utterly sad. Stolas' portraits are covered unless they have Via on them, but only she's uncovered. Such a parallel when you think about it. Also, Stolas flinching at Blitz's
Well, I'm not letting you, bitch!
It could be a trauma response to all of Stella's yelling and controlling behavior. Speaking of parallels and symbolism, the chandelier holds a lot of symbolism for Stolitz. In their childhood shown in Circus, it was in the room they first mutually felt some sort of connection, though that time it seemed like a mere friendship. Later that same episode, it's in the room for the first time meeting after so many years. Even in the music video for Just Look My Way, the room Stolas is in when receiving the Asmodean crystal has the chandelier hanging overhead.
It seems anytime a chandelier appears in Stolas' home, it means something big is coming for his and Blitz's relationship. And this episode is no different. And we're not the only ones to notice it. Twitter user @Ashes3622 did a much better job of theorizing every angle than we could hope to. We have the full image here, as well as a link to the original post in the description below, but essentially the chandelier symbolizes their connection while other factors seem to get in the way of that. Whether the deal covering up what could be real, Or how the outside world, the Goetias, could look into their relationship and do what they could to stop it. Or even their stances showing that they are just truly misunderstanding one another. Even if they may both want that connection to last. And the full moon is sitting in between it all.
The final nail in the coffin this episode gave us wasn't during it, but at the end of it. There's no music during the ending credits. Sound can have such an impact on a situation, whether it's there or not. Having no music at the end definitely fits the mood and situation of what we all went through, not just for Stolas and Blitz.
And that brings us to the end of our video, everyone. Although we knew this heartbreaking episode was coming, it was still absolutely stunning in every format. We hope you enjoyed our What You May Have Missed on this episode, and with Vivzy posting the schedule for the rest of the season, I'm sure we'll be back real soon.
Take care, and we hope you learned something during this video. Let us know down in the comments on your favorite moment during the episode, or if we noticed something that you may not have. See y'all down the foxhole very soon.
Give me back the sex doll, sir!
Come and get it, Box! Nah, 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 nah. Hey there, everyone.
This is your radio demon.
Your favorite jester!
And the greatest imp in all of hell. It's your vocal chameleon here. Just wanted to thank you so much for watching this video. We hope you liked it, and if you did, there's lots of ways you can support us. If you're a fan of our memes and streams, we have lots of crazy merch, with plenty more to come. References to our various playthroughs, or just running gags for the streams. We even have little bosom buddies so we could be in your shirt pocket. So cute! We also have our Patreon. Joining at select tiers gives you access to join our Discord, exclusive downloads, and even join us on streams. Links to all of these are in the description. Fall on down. Stay a while, won't you?